Hello and welcome to LivJam Limitless. Now, after a long time, I'm here to continue with Blades of Light and Shadow. Let's do this now. You reach the temple. Oh, yes. There was a massacre. Yeah, I remember. You reach the Temple of Ellara to find someone already there, and they're out for blood. What ancient secrets lurk within its walls? Only one way to find out. Alright, let's go. Blaze of light and shadow. Epic. And there's the map, and we're at Temple of Ellara. From Riverbend, north of Riverbend. Okay. Chapter 2 of Laws and Legends. You've reached the Temple of Ellara, only to find the two townsfolk from your village, Constable Angus and his apprentice Gren, dead on the steps. Gods have mercy. Angus, Gren. Oh no. Nia kneels down beside Angus's body, her eyes glimmering with tears. Her lips move in silent prayer. Sorry. A faint golden glow surrounds her, and a warm breeze rustles the overgrown grass, but then fades away. I can't help them. They're gone, beyond the light's reach. Oh shit. I can't believe this. We saw them alive just last night. I know. But that adventurer, Mal, you don't think... Mal? I don't think he did this. Mal didn't do this. I don't see any reason for him to... just for money? I don't think so. I can't know for certain, but I don't think this was his doing. There's nothing in it for him. Neither Angus nor Gren had anything worth stealing. Yeah, exactly. Plus 5 XP. Yeah. Oh, just because I said the right thing? Nice. Yeah, I agree. I don't think this was him. But then, where is he? And who did this? Scholar Vash paces around, shaking his head. This is an affront to the light, a blasphemy. Whoever is responsible has desecrated a place of worship, a holy place. Tyrion, what should we do? I'm going to... Ooh, I could have examined the area, or I could have examined the bodies. Which I can't. Now, I'm gonna call for help, I guess. Help! Can anyone hear me? Help! But the forest around you is still and silent. Damn it, we're really on our own. Let's just hope whoever did this didn't hear you. Oh shit, yeah, that was dumb. Do you think this has something to do with the relic? Speak clearly now. What relic? I don't know, it's just something Mal said back in town. That he had a tip there was a powerful ancient relic and he was going to find it. Then it's true. I had hoped it was just a myth, and by the gods above and below, it must be true. I believe there is an ancient artifact hidden deep within this temple, forgotten to time, relegated to legend. An Onyx Shard. Okay, the music just changed. Onyx Shard. Seriously? The Onyx Shards are real? You've heard of them? Kate, what's he talking about? They're the last relics that the Shadow Court left behind after the Great War. Oh man. Cursed artifacts of terrible power. Very bad stuff. I came upon the locations of the shards in an ancient text last year. Seeing these bodies here, I may not be the only one who knows their location. Please, if whoever did this is after the shard, we need to protect it. We can't let it fall into the wrong hands. Okay. This is getting tense. And we're just in episode 2 right now. You share a look with Cade, noting his reluctance, and put a reassuring hand on his shoulder. Then you look back at Bash. We'll accompany you inside to get this shard. But if we bump into whoever did this, we're all running. Understood? Let's just hope we find it before they do. And he did not agree to my proposal. That's concerning. You lead the way through the main archway onto the temple grounds, the rubble cloaked in moss and choked by vines. Okay, that looks pretty nice actually. This place is in the best shape. Isn't in the best shape, is it? Once it was majestic, regal, regal. I don't know how to say that. Packed day and night. Have we truly fallen so far from the light? Hey, that rhymed. The temple feels lifeless, with no signs of the assailants. You see two pathways ahead, one branching left, the other right. Something feels off. Be careful where you step. Tyrion, what should we do now? We should look for traps. Oh yeah. What is that symbol? I could have let you choose the way near, but nah. We gonna look for traps. You crouch to examine the floor tiles at the mouth of the leftward passage. One tile rises an inch above the rest and gives slightly when you touch it. That's a pressure plate, if I ever saw one. I think this way is booby-trapped. You examine the rightward passage, detecting a faint groove in the floor tiles, like centuries of feet have worn at the stone. Okay, nice. The right path looks well traveled. Let's see where it leads. Is that because I'm an elf? I'm not sure. That was keen observation, right? I think a human could also do it, but that symbol that they gave in the right side of the option, I think that was supposed to be locked otherwise. I think this was because I was an elf. I think so. If I had chosen to be a human or an orc, I don't think I would have done that. Maybe. I don't know. You follow the right path, which begins to slope downwards, spiraling in on itself. Gods, how deep does this thing go? Only the top level of the temple was open to the public. The lower levels, the catacombs, were for the priests and priestesses to study and pray and to hide away the dark. Oh shit. Finally, you reach the bottom of the path, deep below the complex. I actually wanted to see what the booby traps would have been. Damn it. A stone door stands before you, but it's been cracked. You squeeze through the opening and find yourselves in a vast chamber piled wall to wall with ancient treasures. Oh man, that's money. I can't believe this has been here all along. If we had explored this place ourselves, we could have become He catches Scholar Vash glaring at him. Ridiculously pious adherents of the light? Good save. I mean, not the best one, but okay, alright. Vash approaches a pedestal scattered with golden chains and goblets. He plucks a large green crystal the size of a watermelon from the pile. Damn. Check it out. This is distinctly not onyx. I don't know how onyx looks. Treasure acquired. You got the strange green crystal. No, it's not the shard, but it's still quite fascinating. I must bring it back to White Tower with me for further study. I don't know about that. You kind of seem a little shady with that dialogue. I don't know. Everyone is distracted looking at the treasure. Even Nia is gawping over a jewel-encrusted old tome. I can't believe it. How was this here all this time? And no one ever robbed it? Maybe no one knew it was here, yeah. I mean, we lived a day away and we had no idea. Yeah, well, it's pretty, but I don't like it one bit. If the people who murdered Angus and Gren weren't after this treasure, then what are they? After? Onyx Shard. Yeah, I know, the Onyx Shard. We'd better keep moving. At the far end of the room sits a heavy wooden door, fortified by twisting metal runes. Scholar Vash examines it closely. Ah yes, the ancient elves often used elaborate mechanisms to lock their secrets away. I've always wanted to solve one. They test your deep knowledge of elven linguistics, okay? That sounds riveting. I don't know what riveting means. Riveting? Seems quite simple. If I just press this and turn this, nothing happens. Well, I may need a moment. While Vash futzes with the panel, Kate coughs, drawing your attention. Psst, Tyrion, while he's busy with that, what do you say we keep scoping out this treasure chamber? I think there's some hidden rooms down the back. We could go check them out, see what else this place has to offer. Yeah, not like murderers are on the loose or something, right? Ooh, I would be interested in that. I thought I saw some fascinating statues. This side quest will let you explore the ruins with Nia and Kay, fight a surprising enemy, and collect a valuable relic. I'm all for collecting relics, so the Hall of Gods. Side quest, the Hall of Gods. Let's go for it. That sounds way better than just sitting around here. Let's take a quick look around and see what we can find and fight an enemy! While Vash continues tinkering with the door, now rubbing some kind of dry powder over the joints, the three of you head deeper into the vault. So Nia, why is all this treasure here? These are offerings. Believers used to bring them as tribute to their gods. So like bribes? People paying off the gods to grant them fortune and favor? No, not like that. The offerings are given voluntarily, with no expectation of reward. Okay, that's good. They're a reflection of gratitude, of thankfulness. Okay. That seems it's kind of wasteful but admirable. Whatever. You think so? Imagine believing in something so much you give up all this wealth for it, feeling so grateful that you'd offer your treasures just to express thanks. It'd be nice, or so I imagine. Nia turns to you and smiles warmly. It is. Cade looks around, shaking his head. I know rationally I should be way more scared given we're in an ancient temple and we just found two people brutally murdered. But I still can't really believe this is happening. We're on an adventure. A real adventure. Imagine what an amazing story this will make. If we make it out alive, that is. I'm gonna make it out alive. I'm the main character, so I don't know about you guys. You really love telling stories, don't you, Kate? Well, yeah. Stories are really important to me. They're how I see the world. Dude, seriously, stories are so important. I mean, in games, basically. All I want is to understand the story, to know the story, where the story is gonna go towards next. Graphics are secondary, dude. Seriously. He hesitates for a second, an oddly sentimental expression on his face. I was a really sickly kid, bedridden till I was 6, on the brink of death. Oh man. Stories were all I had. I read every book in town, and when I ran out of books to read, I started writing them. Damn. Kate was a precocious kid. Precocious? I don't know what the meaning is. I always thought that was how I lived life. Tyrion was the adventurer, the dreamer. I was happy just to read about things like that. But maybe I misjudged myself. Maybe I can be someone who goes out there, who has adventures, who sees the world. Maybe I can be a hero. Damn right you can, brother. Secondary hero, I guess. Look, over there, a passage. Yeah, let's get out of here. The Hall of Gods. You follow Nia into a vast hall lined with ancient marble statues, mostly crumbled. This is a Hall of Gods. It must be hundreds of years old. Damn. You gaze from one statue to another, taking them in. Show me some statues, man. I'll take a closer look at the majestic elven goddess, two lovers intertwined, dark-winged warrior. Dark-winged warrior. That's what I'm gonna look at. You walk over to an ominous statue at the end of the room. A winged monstrous warrior clutching a spiked club. Nia follows you warily. I can't see it. I don't know this one. It isn't one of the gods I recognize. You don't know all the gods? If you go back far enough, you'll find different pantheons and interpretations. But I've never even heard of one like this. You stare at the warrior's brooding expression, the way his marble eyes seem to simmer with hate. I don't like it. With that blank face, man. Me neither. Hey, wanna see something hilarious? Kate holds up an old ceramic vase with a creepy face painted on its side. But as he tries to copy its expression, it slips through his fingers and shatters. Of course, Kate. Thank you. Oops. Thank you. The shards shake and rattle, and a spectral shape bursts out. Okay, good. Very good. Lashing through the air with tendrils of smoky flame. Ah, great. Amazing. What in the hell is it? The creature pulses and swells, its hungry eyes boring into you. Can you do something? Can you do something? I'ma do something. Do something. You grab a nearby torch and hurl it at the creature, but it passes through harmlessly. Damn it! It's angry enough, I guess. Wait a minute. I know what that is. I know what this is. It's a Vorglin. Okay. I read about that in the Tome of Beasts that traveling merchant had. Vorglin. How to beat it? It's a spectre that feeds off psychic energy, specifically fear. So what if we feel other strong emotions? Could that drive it away? Actually, yes. That just might work. Think about something other than fear. Quick, think of time when you felt something really intense. Oh god, grimacing, you turn to the Vorglin. Come on. Saddest, my happiest. I'll think of my happiest memory. You close your eyes and remember a day a year ago. One perfect day. Kate and I had a great time at the Riverbend Fair. I impressed the blacksmith and won a prize. The whole town cheered for us, and I felt so loved and safe. The Vorglin pulses, gorging on your emotions. It lets out a satisfied wheeze. Something falls off its body, landing with a hard thud. The Vorglin wavers, then fades away, vanishing into thin air. You cautiously approach what fell out of the Vorglin and nudge it with your toe. Ooh, that looks good. That looks like gold. Check it out. Whoa, that is solid gold. Damn, this is solid gold. Then we're lucky. When Vorglin is fed emotions it doesn't enjoy, it transforms them into an elemental discharge. Okay, it's usually iron or brass, but gold, jackpot. Nice. Are you saying that orb is the creature's waste? It literally craps gold. Nice. You all share a laugh as Kate picks up the orb and tucks it into his bag. Are you alright with us keeping this, priestess? It's not an offering, and it might be worth quite a bit. I suppose. Treasure acquired. You got the gold Vorglin orb. Nice. Now then, we should probably get back before Scholar Vash realizes we're gone. Very nice, very nice. The three of you head back to Vash, just as he traces a final rune and the door opens with a whoosh. There you go. A piece of cake, as they say. Nothing to it. Yeah, sure. He looks back at you. Thank you for waiting patiently. I do hope it wasn't a bother. Oh, no, not at all. The three of you glance at each other. Not at all. Vash gestures ahead and you walk toward the door. Wait, does anyone else hear voices? Oh god, here it comes. Oh man, what is this? You motion for the others to be quiet as you lead them into the next chamber. Didn't the door make a whoosh sound? What is that? Oh, that looks like this tesseract. I mean, really like. What do you say? Like a very. I don't know how to say it. Maybe a 18th century version of a tesseract, if it was like if Marvel was created back then. I don't know. It looks very like. I don't know how to explain. Fuck, get it right. Anyway, a glowing metallic box hovers above a pedestal in the chamber's center. Segments of the box expand, rotate, and shift back in, like a puzzle working itself out. Oh. That looks great, dude. I want that. That would look so great, like a magnetized one hovering over my table or something. Like emitting light like this. Super awesome, dude. The air around it shifts and warps with a low hum. The arcane energy field is still intact. Good, the ancient protection holds. A group of burly men in rough leather armor enter from the far end of the chamber, battered iron swords hanging at their sides. Shit. Okay, thug. Your group quickly ducks into the shadows behind several crumbling columns. Kate whispers frantically to you. Look at their swords. Is that blood? I think we just found our killers. How many are there? The thugs approach the metallic box, but none of them seem to want to get too close, until a familiar face steps forward, motioning toward the box. Yeah, of course, Mal. There it is, see? Just like I told you. Now could you stop pointing that sword at my back? It's Mal. That's the adventurer you met? What is he doing with those men? I think he's their prisoner, obviously a sword to the back. He's looking good. Why would I say that at this point? It's such an intense situation going on. I'll say he looks good. What the fuck? The thug's leader raises his blade and levels it at Mal's neck. That's not the deal. Work faster, thief, if you value your life. The attackers must have kept him alive because he knows how to open that box. Nia's eyes widen in horror. That poor man. Tyrion, we have to help him. Plus 5 XP. Yes, we will. Once we get an opening, we need to figure out what they're up to first. With a sigh, Mal approaches the box, squinting at it as it cycles through its shifting rotations. Okay. The thug presses his sword to Mal's back again, making him wince. I said hurry up, scum. Open the chest already. Don't get your small clothes in a bunch, friend. What? What does that mean, small clothes in a bunch? I'm opening a 2,000-year-old relic, not picking pockets in a bazaar. I know it's hard to believe, but even Mal the Magnificent finds himself challenged every once in a while. Mal the Magnificent. Look, I'm still workshopping it. Can't commit to a moniker too quickly. Sure. You will hurry! Who is it? The walls tremble, spilling dust as a hideous voice booms through the chamber. Shadows swirl and coalesce. I don't know how to say it. Behind Mal, solidifying into a towering being made of shadow and metal. Dude, that guy looks scary. Who is that? Sauron? That guy's from Lord of the Rings. What the fuck? Why? What is he doing here? God damn, he looks scary. Look at those eyes. Is this Sauron? Fuck. He sweeps forward, towering over the band of mercenaries. A giant blade strapped to his back crackles with a dark energy. Lightsabers. Next to you, Kate goes deathly pale, his hands trembling. It's Duke Earthax, a Duke of the Shadow Court. He's real. He's actually real. Duke Earthax. Okay. This is not good. This isn't good. I don't like this. He told me stories about him, but didn't he die thousands of years ago? I'm telling you, Tyrion, it's him. We need to go now. The legends are a warning we should heed, definitely. What did the legends say about Duke Earthax again? He's one of the corrupted elves who served the Dreadlord. Oh, he's an elf too, right? Dreadlord. There's a Dreadlord, that giant Groot, evil Groot, no? Mal wriggles his fingers, waiting. Then as two gears click into place on the chest, he swoops in and spins a dial. Getting closer now. Earthax speaks, his voice deep and haunting, like dust blowing out of a tomb. Do not set off the trap, thief. Scary. I wasn't exactly planning to. He scowls and continues tinkering with the chest. A strand of hair falling over his eyes, he pushes it away and locks eyes with you. Oh shit. I should wink at him. See dog's on. Mal smirks to himself and winks back at you. Plus 5 XP. I sure hope you know what you're doing. The arcane field is fading. Mal locks one last gear into place and the force field shimmers away. The chest's lid glides open, bathing the chamber in an eerie teal glow. Now what do we have here? He reaches inside with a cloth-wrapped hand and carefully lifts out a rough black gemstone. Shadows swirl within its heart, making your stomach churn. Oh shit, that's the Onyx Shard. Whoa! There it is. And that was not the voice I used before it. There it is, at last. Give it to me. Sure thing, but first, I thought you might like this. He slams his fist into a button on the side of the chest. Arrows shoot from the walls, skewering the thugs holding him captive. Oh! I'm only seeing one thug. Where are the other thugs? As the thugs fall, Mal charges toward your hiding place, still clutching the gem. Go, kid! Go, go, go! Ooh! I like doing this voiceover acting for Duke attacks. I wish this becomes like a real animated series or something. This would be so cool. And I get a chance to do the voiceover acting for evil villains. I really want to become a villain, you know. Just on screen, I mean. Yeah. Duke attacks fires a bolt of darkness your way. The shadowy blast clips a nearby column, sending stones flying. Mal dives, narrowly avoiding them. Oof! The shard flies from his hand and skids across the temple floor, coming to rest right in front of Cade. You're not getting your hands on the shard today, Orthax. Wait, don't touch it with your bare hand. Oh shit, no. But it's too late. Cade lunges for the stone. As his fingers close around it, the Onyx Shard pulses with violent energy. The air wraps, stretching, writhing with shadows that wrap around Cade. Tyrion, help me! No! Dude! Oh, Cade! No. This can't be happening. And then he's sucked into the void. The Onyx Shard clatters back to the ground with Cade trapped in shit. Cade! Shard has taken him. He's in the realm of shadow now. There's nothing we can do. What? He's in the realm of shadow? Wait, that doesn't mean he's dead, right? Shit, dude, I was just joking about that. Fuck. There's nothing we can do for him. We have to do something. I'm not leaving him. Thinking quick, you tear a scrap of your shirt off and wrap up the shard, making sure you avoid touching it with your bare hands. It feels hot and cold at the same time. What? Pulsing with a strange energy, but the cloth keeps you safe. Good thinking. Now run! Enough! Enough! That doesn't sound like he's screaming though. Enough! Yeah, that's better. Shadows spiral from Orthax's palms, knitting themselves into a pair of slaving, snarling shadow hounds. Shit. Oh, dude, that artwork. Hell yeah. It looks so good. Oh, sorry, why am I doing it? How do I see this? Yeah, like that. Oh, come on, he can do that. Nia grabs your hand and pulls you forward. Let's go. We can't stay here, Tyrion. We have to go. Let's run. You race through the treasure room with Nia and Scholar Vash, Mal following close behind. It's no use. The hounds are gaining on us. Up ahead, you see a low-hanging beam blocking your path. La. Slide under it. You duck low, sliding clean under the beam. Quick thinking. He slides after you, followed by the others. Let's get out fast. You rush out into the temple courtyard, but a hound leaps down from a crumbling pedestal, teeth bared in a snarl. Beast of darkness, by the power of Lysandra, I banish you. Come on. The bracelet on Nia's wrist glows. Dazzling light blasts out of her hands, spearing through the hound. Man, I didn't want to kill you, by the way. Sorry about that. You look really cool. It writhes and howls before bursting apart in a cloud of black fog. By the bracelet's power, Nia defeated a shadow hound with light magic. Ah, nice. At least that side quest was worth it. Nice one, Nia. I had the light's help. It was nothing. Let's just get out. You sprint across the stone, but as you round a corner, a hound pounces on Vash and pins him to the ground with its vicious claws. Nia, help! Help, please! Help, please! Scholar! Do I have to kick the hound? I don't want to. I guess I'll have to though. Your kick connects right between the Shadow Hound's eyes. It backs away from Vash and crouches, ready for another strike. Oh no, you don't. I've got that some skill. Animal speaking skill or something. Something communicating with animals or something. You strike again, this time crushing the monster's ribs. It flies into the temple wall and dissolves with a miserable howl. Quick, let's go! Plus 5 XP. I'm gonna need to get to 50 fast. Need another skill. Vash staggers up, weak on his feet, his left leg torn and bloody. Oh shit, man. Oh. We'll have to carry him. Mal, give me a hand. Mal looks at you, at Vash, and then at the exit, clearly thinking of just running. Mal, help! He meets your gaze with an exasperated sigh. Oh, I'm going to regret this. Maybe. Mal rushes over to you, and you drape one of Vash's arms over each of your shoulders. Nia, we must get you to safety. Don't worry about me, Scholar. Let me tend to your wounds. But before she can finish, a jagged black lance bursts out through Vash's side. No. Ah! No! Duke attacks looms out of the darkness, dragging another lance against the stone. Sparks fly off the metal. Mortals, you cannot escape the Shadow Code's judgment. Oh man, keep running, go! Mal shifts Vash's weight onto you and draws a dagger, twirling it as he turns toward the Duke. What are you doing? You asked for help, yeah? So here I am, saving our lives. Every good treasure hunter knows how to dodge traps, but you can't know how to dodge them without knowing how to set them off first. Ah, smarty. He holds the dagger. Oh, hell yeah, that looks so great. And I like his hair so much. I'm trying to grow hair like that, by the way. At least. Let's see. This looks amazing, by the way. Beautiful. It blurs through the air before embedding itself into the stone archway above Duke Earthax's head. Boom. The temple rumbles and the floor shakes beneath you. The archway and then the entire ceiling collapses right on top of Duke Earthax. No! The ruggish type Mal came to your aid to defeat Duke Earthax. Get those legs moving, people. We're officially blowing this joint. You flee deep into the forest, taking a circuitous route away from the main road to cover your tracks. As night descends, you stake out a safe clearing near a stream. Alright, I think we lost them. For now. Oh man, his leg. You and Mal ease Scholar Vash to the ground and prop his head up with a bedroll. He's breathing hard, his skin clammy and pale from blood loss. Please, Scholar, let me treat you. Save your energy, priestess. These are no normal wounds. The rot of darkness has infected me. Oh shit. No, you'll be fine. You just need your wounds cleaned and a proper night's rest. As the adrenaline wears off, reality hits you in a devastating rush. You sag against a tree trunk, grief threatening to overwhelm you. Cade. Man, Cade, I need to save him, man. Cade's gone. He's really gone, trapped in that damned Onyx Shard. Damn it. Oh man, this is too sad. The bot. Cade has left the party. Dude. As you blink away tears, Mal starts to back away. Alright then, seems like everyone could use some space. I'll just set up camp and... Not so fast, Mal the Magnificent. Mal groans. I was improvising, okay? Trying to stall for time. Please tell me that's not going to stick. Forget the nickname. You better start explaining what's going on here, fast. I don't like your tone, kid. This kid just saved your life. What, back there? Please, I had it handled. Look, just tell me what happened to my brother. Where is he? How do I get him back? How in the three hells should I know? Because you sure seem to know a lot about the shard back in the temple. I'm a treasure hunter. That means I know where to find treasure. And I know you sure as hell don't touch magical relics with your bare hands. What it is or what anyone wants with it, I don't get paid enough if I got... shit, sorry for this. What it is or what anyone wants with it, I don't get paid enough for that. If you say so, but you're not going anywhere until we find out what happened to my brother. And how exactly do you plan on doing that? I think we should take the shard to White Tower with Nia and Scholar Vash. Surely someone there will know what to do. White Tower? No way, kid. I recovered the shard at great personal risk. That means it's mine now, to do with as I please. And I please to sell it to the highest bidder and put this whole mess behind me. Preferably somewhere warm and with good drinks. But dude, Cade's inside. I could have charmed him, but this choice requires a charisma skill. I should plead with him. It's not just some artifact. That shard's the key to getting my brother back. If you sell it off, he'll be trapped in the realm of shadow forever. Mal rubs the back of his neck, not meeting your eyes. Come on, maybe it's nice. What the fuck? Maybe it's nice there, he says. It's the realm of shadow, asshole. That's really in the script, asshole. So nice. I like this. I like it, Pixelberry. Thank you, choices. It's the realm of shadow, asshole. Can you really sip your drink on a beach knowing my brother's trapped because of you? Actually, never mind. I already know the answer. Mal clenches his jaw with a groan. Fine. I'll think about it, alright. Just stop giving me those sad eyes, alright? Creeps me out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get us some food. By yourself? Yeah, I saw some good looking berries on the way here. Figure I can get us something to eat. I could go with him. It might be a good way to learn more about who he really is. This side quest will let you get closer to Mao and learn the story of how he ended up at the temple. And you might even find an item that you can heal any injuries you take. Okay. That the other thing was good. Although I wanna know the story and I'm gonna know the story anyway. That for the healing the injuries part, I need that. No way, kid. I work way better alone. But I'm a good forager. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's been just Cade and me for most of our lives. I've learned a thing or two about fending for myself. You two grew up all on your own? No one else back home? A farmer took us in, but we were mostly alone. He stares at you, then sighs deeply. Alright, fine. I'll go faster with two of us, but don't get in my way. Sure. Wouldn't dream of it. I found some good mayberry bushes and mushroom clusters on the way out to the temple. But I'm dying for a ripe levin fruit right about now. Levin fruit? Sounds nice. I'll keep an eye out for a levin tree. Levin tree. What is it? How does it look like? Mal leads you deeper into the woods. Starlight glitters in the gaps of the leaves overhead, and owls hoot. Gentle lullabies. It's so peaceful out here. Hard to believe we were facing down a Duke of Shadow just a few hours ago. That's how I like it. Thrills and adventure, with just enough time to catch my breath in between. You spy a cluster of wild mushrooms growing on the side of an ancient oak. Look, hen of the woods. The tavern cook back home fries these up with some butter and herbs. You've been out of your town 2 whole days and you already miss it. Maybe a little. Kate would have missed it more. Come on, don't start. Your voice catches and you clear your throat. Turning away from Mal, You harvest the mushrooms and place them carefully in your satchel. So what? Hey, Kate took away that gold as well. No? Yeah, could have been useful, I think. Anyway, Kate's more important. Yes, Kate's more important than gold, of course. So, probably yes. So, what exactly do you do as a treasure hunter anyway? Hunt treasure. Planning to become my competition? I'm keeping my options open. I mainly travel the kingdom looking for relics from the old reign. Golden goblets in dusty tombs, gilded swords lying deep in ogre caves. You faced ogres? I've stolen from them while they were sleeping. Even I don't have that much of a death wish. Sometimes I'm hunting down something specific for a collector, but usually I'm chasing my own leads. You make a good living that way? Good enough to pay the tavern bill anyway. Seriously? What can I say? I've got expensive tastes. Sounds like you're making things up. You've seen it all. You're lonely. Yeah, well, I didn't get into this business to make friends. I have made plenty of enemies, though. Do you ever dream of settling down, establishing a home of your own? When you grow up like I did, home isn't a luxury you can afford. Never saw much point in staying in the same place. Sounds like a great way for your past to catch up to you, if you ask me. Yeah, well, I think you could use some companionship. You offering to be my sidekick? I was thinking more of a partner. Mal pauses, eyebrow cut. Mal's caught up. Partner? Now there's a word with connotations. I know, that's why I picked it. Mal clears his throat, glancing away. Okay. Right. Mal plucks a ripe mayberry from a bush and offers it to you. My favorite. You eat the berry in one gulp and wipe away the juice from your chin with a smile. So, what exactly happened at the temple? What happened to Angus and Gren? It was a paying job. This collector from Cape Vallon, got in touch with me, offering a hefty purse if I got some peace out of the temple. He didn't tell you what the artifact was? Nope, he just said it was an ancient artifact, very powerful, don't touch it. I kind of stopped listening after that. Are you serious? Not when I can help it. So I came down here, hired some local muscle just in case, and went to check the temple out. The Shadow Duke and his bastard squad hit us hard as soon as we got there. Took out your friends before we could even draw blades. Shit. They were going to kill me too, but I managed to convince them not to. On account of my being so devilishly handsome. Go fuck yourself, man. Just because you could open it, that's why they left you like. You fold your arms and raise one eyebrow at him. Okay, and the fact that I'm good at disarming traps. Ah, yeah, true. And you don't know anything else about the men who attacked you? I got no idea, kid, and I don't want to. I think you're hiding something. Mal throws his hands in the air. You can believe whatever you want, but I'm telling you, that's all I know. Look at me, look at this face. Is this not the face of an honest, forthright man? I don't think so. Definitely not. Right to his face. Look, I'm no scholar, but I'm starting to get the idea that even I'm over my head on this one. If that shard's half as bad as it looks, I don't even want to be on the same continent as it. Not even for a hefty pouch of gold? Gold solves a lot of problems, but only if you're alive to spend it. Ah, yes. A lot of the jobs I take are like that though. Someone with more money than sense wants some pretty shiny chunk of the past, and they don't want anyone else to know they have it. I didn't think anything of it until those bastards attacked. And chances are good, if they know what the shard is, they're going to be pretty careful about covering their tracks. As you step into a clearing, a majestic tree rises before you. What, just rises before me? Okay. The moon shines off of the large emerald fruits peeking out of its canopy. Show me the fruits. Jackpot, 11 trees. See those pretty fruits up at the top? Kinda hard to miss. They look as big as my head. Ooh, juiciest suckers in the realms. though it's a real pain to get to them. He looks meaningfully from you to the tree, grinning broadly. Unless you can get someone else to do the work for you. So, think you can get them down? Only if you give me a boost. He lifts his hand in a carefree shrug. Let's go up. Oh, I see how it is. You've seen my hands in action, and you want to feel them. Okay. You take a step toward him, eyebrow raised in challenge. Please, I'm just making sure you don't get out of doing all the work. Besides, you're the one who should be honored to touch me. Ha! I don't know. Honor's not really my thing, in case you haven't noticed. Still, he places his hands on either side of your waist as he meets your gaze. He winks. You're a lot of trouble, kid, but you're my kind of trouble. Ooh, I could say the same about you. What about Nia? Then we're two peas in a pod. Ready? 1, 2, up you go. He hoists you up into the branches of the lemon tree. You grab onto the sturdy limbs and start to climb. Your skin warm where Miles' hand had been. Make sure you get enough for everyone. Your fingertips brush the jeweled skin of the lemon fruit. You stretch out carefully, still gripping the tree, and tug it free. Show me the lemon fruit. Catch! You chuck it down at Mal, who curses and stretches an arm out, barely catching it. Watch out, they bruise easily. You snort and toss another of the fat, ripe fruits down into Mal's waiting arms, continuing until you clear this section of the tree. Alright, I think we've earned ourselves a feast. You can come on down now. You descend the lemon tree's branches and drop down to the ground in front of Mal, who looks impressed. I wasn't sure what to make of you at first, Tyrion, but you're pretty resourceful. Who knows, someday you might even be as clever and crafty as me. You bump his shoulder with your own as you head back to the campsite, taking some of the fruit from him. And maybe someday you'll learn a little humility. Ha! Whoa, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Back at the clearing, Nia and Scholar Vash are both asleep by the fire. Nia has bandaged Vash and is curled protectively near him. He looks better now that he's all clean. He looks better now that he's all cleaned up. Do you think only time will tell if he'll heal? Only time will tell if he'll heal. If he'll heal. If he'll heal. This is tough. We've done all we can. He takes a seat on a nearby log and motions for you to join him. Might as well enjoy the fruits of our labor. They can have their share for breakfast. As you bite into the lemon fruit, juice dribbles down your chin. It tastes sweet and tangy, so much richer than anything you've ever eaten before. These were totally worth the work. I thought you might like it, and there's one more neat trick I've got up my sleeve. Miles spits the pit of his fruit into a tin cup, then folds it over the fire. It bubbles, pops, and dissolves into a shimmering rainbow fluid. Okay, check it out. What just happened? Most folks don't know this, but you can melt down the pit of a lemon fruit to get a salve. It's a powerful medicine, heals cuts right up. Mal pours it into a little bottle and hands it to you. Treasure acquired, you got the healing salve. Nice! Hold on to it. If you get injured, you can use it to heal up. Thanks, Mal. There's so much wonder and beauty in the realms, Tyrion. It'd be a shame if you didn't experience it all. You enjoy a few more bites in silence as you stare off into the darkness of the forest. It would be a shame not to experience the world, but Cade. I only wish Cade could be here to enjoy it with me. Mal reaches out to pat you on the shoulder, but stops himself at the last minute. His voice gains an edge of seriousness. I'll score up. We'll get your brother back. I'm sure of it. Thanks, man. I hope you're right. The next morning, you awaken first at sunrise. Mal rests against a distant tree, keeping watch, while Nia and Vash rest gently on their bedrolls. Poor Vash. You stretch out, and that's when you notice something lying Half concealed in the brush, a small old tablet. Something about it calls to you. Promises of an ancient mystery unraveled, perhaps. What? Huh. Looks like this is all about orcs, elves, and humans. Lots of interesting lore. Tutorial. This is a lore tablet. Collect them to learn more about the world, its inhabitants, and the history of the Great War. You'll also get bonus XP for every tablet you collect. Ah, nice. Yes. I need XP. And if you get all 6 tablets, you'll unlock a bonus scene. Obviously, take it. Lore tablet. 10 XP. Nice. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Let's get that. Choose a skill. Okay, what do I want? Do you think I need some more at combat, I think. Yeah, let's go for combat. Sword or bows or blades? Blades and bows. Blades. Fuck it. Okay, that should be good. I got the blade. And I got 6 XP for that. Nice. You pick up the tablet, turning it over in your hands. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm just gonna record this right now and add it later on in a separate video, I think. Should I keep it in this video itself? Yeah, anyway. I'll just open it up and just show what all is there. Okay, humans, there's human characteristics, human culture, human history. Then in orcs, we have same thing for orcs. Then elves, we have the same thing. I'm gonna read it all out in a separate episode for sure. Others, I don't really want to read this right now. Wait, I'm just gonna skip this. I'll read it later. Can do done right now, but I'll have to play this all over again. Okay, I'll just record it right now itself, and then I guess I'll just make a different video about it. Read about humans. Read about human characteristics. Humans are the dominant sentient species in the kingdom of Morella. Smaller than orcs and shorter than elves, they are most physically distinguished by their agility. Magical affinity is rare among humans. Less than 1 in 1,000 possess the gift, and most of those that do are quickly adopted by one of the major temples. Read about human culture. Humans in Morella are organized in a traditional monarchy. The seat of power is with the king in the capital city, who carries out his will through 24 local lords. Even with the one kingdom, human culture is divided into many subcultures and groups, from the decadent nobles of White Tower to the seafaring rogues of Parnassus. If there is one consistent trait to humanity, it might be their inconsistency. Nice. Human history. 2,000 years ago, during the era of the Elven Empire, humans were largely a servant caste to the elves, acting as laborers and farmers for the many elven houses. However, after the elven civilization fell in the Great War, humans flourished. They took over many of the elven cities and manors and quickly created an impressive civilization of their own. For about 500 years, Morella was divided into 24 fiefdoms, constantly at war. But this period of darkness and chaos ended when the Lords of White Tower triumphed, conquering the territories one by one to create a unified dynasty. Since then, the Valeros dynasty from White Tower has ruled over the humans of Morella, barring the occasional civil war and peasant uprising. King Orlin Valeros VII currently sits on the throne. Known as the Gentle King, Orlin has reigned over a period of great peace and prosperity. He has 2 sons, Baldur and Aaron. Baldur! That name. Baldur and Aaron. Okay, I've read about the humans. Now let's read about the orcs. Orc characteristics. Orcs are the largest and strongest of the sentient species of Morella. The average orc stands 6.5 feet tall and has the muscle mass of the most well-built of humans. Orcs possess tremendous physical strength. The strongest can bend steel with their bare hands and withstand extreme heat and cold. Female orcs are stronger than males, which, given the emphasis on physical prowess in their culture, means most orcish fleets are matriarchal. Oh, nice. Magic use in orcs is extremely rare. Less than 1 in 10,000 orcs are capable of magic. Orc culture. Orcs are a nomadic species. We lay no roots is a foundational principle of orcish culture, and one held deeply by all clans. Travel, adventure, and the thrill of conquest. These are the values orcs hold dear. Orcs are a seafaring race. They are divided into 12 fleets, each made up of several hundred members. Orcs do not worship gods like the humans or elves. Rather, they worship elements of nature: the ocean, the sky, the stars, and the moon. Orc history. According to Orcish legend, they hail from a land far to the east, a continent known as Keldhana, the world that was. There, they once had a massive civilization, an empire that puts the kingdom of Morella to shame. After Keldhana was destroyed in a great volcanic eruption, the orcs who survived took to the seas and vowed to always keep moving. Never settle? What? 1 plus? Never settle and never grow beyond their means. In the past, the 12 orcish fleets acted independently, even in conflict. But 10 years ago, they were united under the leadership of Ventra Talkhelin, who formed an alliance and established a capital, the floating city of Flotilla. That's nice. Back. And now let's read about the elves. Elf characteristics. Elves are taller than humans, standing an average of just over 6 feet tall. Elves also possess incredible senses, capable of seeing the tiniest drop of dew on a blade of grass or hearing a whisper 2 rooms away. Elves are also long-lived, yes. The average elf lives to 300 years old. They reach maturity at about 50, and they maintain that appearance until their oldest years. All elves possess some degree of magical affinity. From an early age, elven children are sorted into magical schools which train their talents, from green naturalists to purple illusionists to black battle mages. Nice. Elf culture. After the Great War, there are only 500 or so elves left alive. Outside of a handful of exiles and outcasts, they all live in the city of Undermount in the north. An incredibly complex hierarchy exists among all the elven houses, with an ever-shifting ladder of rank and wealth. Social competition is a cornerstone of elven society, and many elves spend their whole lives trying to advance the standing of their house. Elf's history. The Elven Empire was once the greatest in the world, a glorious civilization spanning Morella and beyond. For 1,000 years, elves lived in peace and prosperity. Their society was built on magic, and magic elevated them to greatness. But their magic was also their downfall. Their pursuit of ever greater power opened the doorway to the realm of shadow, and the dark powers therein. The Great War began, and 100 years later, the elves were all but wiped out. The only survivors were those sheltered in the great sanctuary of Undermount. For nearly 4 centuries, they sealed themselves away, refusing all contact with the outside world. Damn. Now, elves have, somewhat reluctantly, reopened their gates. Undermount exists in an odd political space. While it exists within the boundaries of Morella, the humans have no jurisdiction over it, and it operates as an autonomous city-state. Okay. Now let's see the others. Orcs, elves, and humans are the primary sentient species on Morella, but there are a few others of note. The amphibious Groptars live in the ocean depths. Little is known of their culture save unreliable accounts from captured sailors, but they are feared for their vicious, merciless attacks on traveling ships. Okay, Groptars, okay. The vampire. Are you saying vampire? Yeah, vampire. The vampire live in the crypts of the ruined city of Necropolis. No, sorry, Necropolis. Of course, I understand Necropolis. Some believe the blood necropolis means like necro. This has to do with bringing back the dead, no? Necromancy, yeah, necromancy, that's right. So, ruined city of Necropolis. Some believe the blood sucking immortals to be cursed elves. Others think they're not living at all, but ghosts made flesh. Given that no traveler has ever made it out of their city alive, perhaps we'll never know. I hope we do. I want to visit Necropolis. There are many others as well. The mermen of the Shimmering Isles. Mermen, yeah, nice. The mole people of the Red Desert. The legendary birdmen of the North. Ooh, birdmen. Nice. Yeah, I know a birdman from Rick and Morty. Some even believe the Drachna, horrifying as they are sentient and have a secret society in the Deadwood. Drachna. I want to know the Drachna are. Okay, done with this. Let's move on with the story. When you're done, you tuck the tablet into your bag, just as Scholar Vash stirs awake. Are you okay, Scholar Vash? What is this? Tablet acquired. You got a low tablet. Oh, the bottom ones. Nice. Nice. And this look? The third one looks like a bow, no? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a bow. Others I don't know what it could possibly be. Oh, Scholar Vash, you're awake. Did the sleeping draught help? You did your best, dear princess, but I'm afraid I don't have long. What? He raises his shirt, and you can see that all of his veins are running black, a spider web of inky darkness. No. The dark days have returned. You must save your strength. The Shadow Codes seek to return to our realm, to enslave and conquer once more. As Vash talks, you find yourself drifting off, almost seeing what he's describing. What? 2000 years ago, the elves were a thriving people, spreading peace and enlightenment across the realms. Their magic was unmatched, fueling all of civilization. But a cabal of rogue elves became greedy. They turned away from King Zaius, seeking to live forever, and in their pursuit of immortality, tapped into another dimension, a world of pain and darkness, the realm of shadow. Duke Cortax. When King Zaius learned what they had done, a civil war ensued, devastating the Elven Kingdom. Hundreds of thousands were killed. They must be stopped, else their darkness will consume us all. The rogue elves were banished at great cost to the realm of shadow. There, they became known as the Shadow Codes. Trapped and furious, they have waited for millennia to make their return. Okay, he looks angry. He's so big, the background color also is not seen, the red color. The Church of Light was founded to keep them at bay. We were entrusted with their cursed artifacts, guarding them at our sacred temples. But as the centuries have rolled on, the old war has been forgotten, relegated to myth and legend. The church itself has faded as its temples have crumbled, yet the shards remain, their power growing as the light wanes, reaching out to vulnerable minds, corrupting them, enticing them, and bringing us closer and closer to an age of darkness. Tell us about the Shadow Codes. They are a band of 25. There are 25 of those guys. Oh, dude, this is gonna be tough. There are a band of 25 rogue elves who defy the natural order in search of greater power. Duke Urtax is but one of them. That's what I'm saying. 25. A brutish. Why was I saying British? What the fuck? That doesn't make sense. A brutish warrior of great prowess. If he's found a way to manifest in our realm, more may soon follow. And none worse than their leader, the Dreadlord. Tell us about the Onyx Shards. The Onyx Shards are 4 powerful relics from the Great War. They have been infused with terrible dark energy, capable of corrupting minds and unleashing devastating power. I fear the Shadow Court is using them as conduits to corrupt mortals into serving them and to gain entry to the mortal realm. Oh, those thugs, you mean? Okay. Tell us about how we can stop this. If you collect all the shards, you can take them to the Temple of Light for a purification ritual. That will burn away the dark energy stored within them, okay? And render them useless to the Shadow God. Awesome. In addition to the shard there is one in the Temple of Light in White Tower with the High Priests. The other two shards have been lost. One was last seen within the library at Port Parnassus, and the other resides with the remaining elves, deep in the heart of Undermount. And what about my brother? Is there any way to bring him back? I do not know, child. If anyone knows of a way, it would be the high priests at the Temple of Light. There are ways to bring someone back from the realm of shadow, but only if they have resisted the pull of darkness. Your brother must. Vash lapses into a coughing fit, blood splattering down his front. Cade must what? Man, he's dying. Shit. As his cough subsides, Vash sinks back against his bedroll. His voice rasps out, barely more than a whisper. You lean down over him and he reaches up, grasping your hand. Purify the shards. Stop the code. Near safe. I hope you all heard that. I gotta make it realistic. The music, just listen to the music. It's so beautiful. His eyes close. With one last sigh, his hand goes slack in the ears. Tears roll down her face. Scholar Vash, no, please. You can't leave me. I should comfort her. You gently lay your hand on her shoulder and offer a soothing squeeze. Mia, I'm so sorry. Mia pulls away from Vash and buries her face against your shoulder. I knew him better than I knew my own parents. He taught me everything. You pat her back, letting her sob. Then you're a living testament to him. His soul, his teachings, they live on with you. And every day you honor his memory by carrying on his work. Nia manages a weak smile that trembles at the corners. You're right. That's a beautiful way to think of it. But it still hurts. She wipes away her tears and looks at you and Mal with a new fire burning in her eyes. We have to complete Vash's mission. With the rest of the Onyx Shards, we can stop the Shadow Cold and ensure they never harm anyone else. Mal, Tyrion, will you join me? No way, priestess. Getting you to safety was my good deed for the year. But this is your quest, not mine. There's nothing in it for me. Well, if an existential threat to the entire realm isn't enough to convince you, I'm sure the temple's coffers can. See, now you're speaking my language. I've seen the Temple of Light in White Tower. Those coffers run deep. I can promise you a sizable fortune in exchange for your service. Not to mention the glory of defeating the Shadow Code. Just think of your reputation. Alright, fine, I'll help. For now. Nice. Oh, he has joined our party. The rogue. What a music, man. And Tyrion, you don't even have to ask. We're going to see this through. It's my fault Cade is trapped in the realm of shadow. I'll do anything to get him out. Yes, I will. Your journey's just beginning. Will you find the shards and save Cade? Or will the Shadow Coach reign terror once more? Find out in the next chapter, won't you? It's been more than an hour in this episode. Dude, these episodes are long. I don't think I have enough data to even upload this. I don't have Wi-Fi. This is sad. Anyway, but I'll keep playing until I complete this. Like, save Cade, you know. And defeat the Shadow God, of course. I will do it. You believe it. Yeah, Naruto Uzumaki. Yeah, let's just end this episode here. I mean, what else is there to be seen? I'm just wasting time now. Okay. Goodbye for now, and do not forget to be limitless.